The following Wicked Turtle Network presentation has strong language and strong content. Viewer discretion is advised.
The penguins in the house. The penguins in the house. The Duke is in the house. Yeah, the Duke is in the house. Wicked Turtle represent that Wicked Turtle Network with the new episode. 3, 2, 1, here we go! What up, peeps? What up, 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 what up, peeps? What up?
What up, peeps? It's your boy, the Penguin, and on the mic tonight, I got my buddy, the Duke.
What's up, everybody? How's it going? It's Memorial Day.
I know, Memorial Day. Did you eat anything? Did anything good, at least?
Some spaghetti.
You guys have Memorial Day spaghetti?
Yep.
Is that what Italians do on Memorial Day? Or they just pig out on Italian food?
I do believe.
That's nice. That's nice. I like it. Yeah. This is season 6 premiere.
Hell
Welcome
yeah.
back. Yay. We're back. It's awesome. We're going to talk a couple movies tonight. Got some good bangers. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, we have some good ones.
We'll talk about some bad news, some good news, some awesome news, all above. It's been a nice little interesting time off from the What Up Peeps. If you guys heard, we have a brand new intro, and I'd like to thank the Maestro for making that for us.
Thank you.
It was awesome. Awesome intro. I nailed out a nice little intro video to go with it, which was cool. And so we're back. It's awesome. You know, I feel like we're Eric Bischoff right now, you know?
I'm back. Oh, yeah.
But as usual, let's kick it off with some RAZE energy drink sponsorship. They're back, of course, for season 6. We might have some sprinkled in ones here from some local guys around here. So be on the lookout for that. But let's dive into some RAZE. I don't know if you guys know, we're big supporters of RAZE energy drinks. Hold on one second. I got to bring up my notes here. But yeah, RAZE energy drinks is awesome. If you guys know what they are, you guys are about to know right now. RAZE energy drinks. Wicked Turtle has joined the hashtag RAZE Rebellion with RAZE energy drinks. RAZE energy drinks gives you fresh, which stands for focus, recovery, stamina, energy, and hydration, giving you no crash. RAZE has 0 sugar with electrolytes, BCAA aminos. So hashtag RAZE up. Go to your local GNC, which, by the way, they're still there. I actually found a GNC that actually still has a little bit of RAZE.
I heard that there was somebody else who said that they had found a RAZE at a GNC.
I keep finding them they're definitely in vitamin shops, but they have the plain vitamin shop and pick up.
I really don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, go ahead.
And pick up a can today. Go to repsports.com and order in bulk and type in your order code Wicked Turtle for 15% of your order, and that code will be in the description of this video.
But I don't see how certain places, if they wanted to just keep going and getting them, I don't see why they wouldn't. You know what I mean?
There are mom and pop shops. I know. Are you still an insider?
No, I'm not. But I get the emails though. I do get the emails.
Yeah, I'm still in the group too. But in the group, there's some mom and pop shops that buy that stuff in bulk, just like I just said.
Oh yeah, I mean, I bet you there's certain GNC places that are like mom and pop shop owned that go out and buy different supplements online and
you should get some of that stuff. Since you need that protein, you should get that RAZE protein drinks that they have.
I was looking. They have a I swallowed a piece of ice. They have a peanut butter cup one, but it's currently sold out.
And I think the cakes have a lot of protein in them too, right?
Yeah, they got protein flapjacks and
the pancakes are awesome. The pancakes are really good. Yes, I had an. I can say it since I'm not an insider no more, but I had a creme brulee pancakes that they sent me for free, and I gave them to my son. Dude, my son just like hammered those suckers up.
So how did the consistency of them come out? Because especially when
just
you
like
get
a regular,
protein,
Like a regular pancake.
You ever tried the Grizzly Jacks? Like sometimes you get a
Mm-mm.
real thick. I'm not
Oh,
saying Grizzly Jack
are those the ones in
or
the store, the Grizzly Jacks?
yeah, they got them, and they got the little what do they call it, mug there, like a microwave cakes and stuff like
Oh, the mug
that.
cakes.
I've tried them; they're really good.
Yeah, I tried. We had a creme brulee, uh, the flapjacks or whatever you want to call
Oh,
them.
sounds good.
And they raised. Now they were a little thin, but they raised up enough that it was a pancake, and it tasted like a pancake, and it was delicious. Like they were actually
Yeah.
really good. I got an order coming in the mail right now of energy drinks. I've been like cutting back, and I'll continue. I'll
Yeah.
talk about that here soon. But I've been cutting back on my energy drinks because because of the old heart, the old ticker. But I did get a case of the Great Bubblegum finally
Oh,
again.
that's my
So
favorite. I bet you that would be my
uh,
favorite.
I need to make. I'll probably make a should make a special trip up to Williamsport and drop off some stuff for you.
Yeah, you gotta come try out Leonard's Backyard Bistro, or
Yeah, you've been promoting them for weeks now. Like
oh
I
my
kind
God,
of
they're
I kind
good.
of want one of those.
You
Those
gotta
burgers
have
we were
one, dude.
talking about.
They have a couple different ones, especially a couple that aren't on the menu. They have like a Philly cheesesteak one with the
Ah,
green and red bell peppers and stuff.
uh,
And he just debuted pizza egg rolls.
really?
Yeah, pepperoni pizza egg rolls,
That sounds
$3 a
delicious.
piece, and
I
they're good size. And he's got cheesesteak egg rolls too.
I do have the What Up Peeps cup tonight.
I love
If
that.
you guys want this, it's in our merch store. Just click on our link tree. It'll take you right there. You'll see the What Up Peeps mug cup. But in the mug cup, I have a brand new drink that I just found. It's an adult beverage, by the way. It is called Beatbox.
That
Beatbox
looks
Zero
neat.
Sugar. It has no carbonation in it. The Duke, when I first showed it to me, said it looked
Yeah,
like
he showed me.
Beatbox. I was like, yes.
It's freaking sweet.
But it's okay. If I do like a mini review right now on it, it really has that how do you call it? Like that diet aftertaste, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that
Uh,
aspartame
yeah, like
kind of.
it has that, but definitely has a little punch of alcohol in it. And today I've actually put it with I have Arizona tea drops that I put in there, so it's like a peach tea, so it's kind of cool. So that actually cut some of that nastiness that's in there.
Have you
But
found the spike Mountain Dews yet?
I looked everywhere. I can't find it. It's only like
What
3
is?
states: Tennessee and
Yes.
Florida
Well, I might
and
be getting
Alabama.
one.
What?
Yeah,
What?
our friend's going down to Florida, so I asked if she can get a case to get a case. So we'll have to
Yeah,
do a
because
swap. We'll swap one for one of them great bubble gums for sure.
I want a
So
Baja Blast. I love that
um,
stuff.
yeah, what all flavors are there? Do you know off
There's
the top of
Baja
your head?
Blast, Black Cherry, Code Red, and regular.
Oh, there's a Code Red. I might have to try
Yeah.
that myself.
Mountain
I'm not
Dew's been
big one.
hitting
I'm not big one.
Mountain Dew's
Yeah,
been hitting some bangers lately. Like they had the Flamin' Hot I saw the other day.
I tried that. Did you try that?
Uh,
I should have made a
should've
Monday
done a
Madness out of
Yep,
that.
you should have. And then they have another one that's floating around called Purple.
That's what I want to try. That was a
I'm pretty
Japanese
sure it's the
exclusive for a
one
long
that we
time.
were. Remember we talked about that grape one that was out with a dark. It was
We did talk about that.
used to come out at Halloween or something like that. I forget what it
Oh my
was, but
no! Oh, I don't know if it's that flavor because that's Pitch Black.
Pitch Black. Yeah, that was like a grape soda taste.
And then back in the day, they had Pitch Black. What did they call that? Pitch Black Extreme, but it was a Pitch Black Sour.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
Oh,
like
that's
that one
cool.
better.
Mountain Dew's been coming out with some bangers lately. Trust me.
I
They had
do
a blue
believe you
one
can.
too.
I do believe you can get and again, my parents might have pulled in.
That's
Yeah,
all
they
right.
might. Have,
I don't
but
care about the dogs.
um, what the hell heck was I just saying
Mountain
about
Dew,
Mountain Dew?
Pitch Black.
Yeah, they did pull in. Oh, I think you can get them at a lot of fast food places still that have the
The Sunshine one. You talking about the orange
well,
one?
well the like the whatever
Or the
amount of,
lightning? What was that, lightning or something like
yeah,
that?
the whatever ones have the 60 zillion flavor ones. You know what I mean? Because I
Yeah,
think Pitch Black is one of them.
KFC had it has had that lightning one, that yellow lightning, whatever.
Did you like that? Georgia like
Uh,
light sweet lightning.
it's supposed to be like lemonade or something, right?
There's few that are hit and miss.
I usually
Yeah.
don't drink sodas unless they say zero sugar, and technically I need to really stop with the sodas. The
Yeah,
sodas is
me
too
too.
much.
I'm telling you.
I gotta stop with the sodas. I gotta stop with the energy drinks because the other day I had, I don't know if it was like I don't know. I wasn't doing so hot, and you know what? That's good. We can transition into our lives to catch us up. So to catch us up,
That them dogs will stop here in a couple seconds. Here, I'm sorry,
yeah,
guys.
that's all right. But
So is life. So is life. Sorry
to
about
catch us
that.
up, so I left my job, and for
Yeah.
15 years, it was a big one. It was a big decision. A lot of things that was going around, and I don't want to get too deep into it. But I'm home now. I'm home with my family, which was important.
Good.
So I went to a place called Trinity Solar. I tried to work that job for a little bit.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was a fun, good people, good job. They really love their employees, stuff like that. But the
Yeah, I thought
problem
you would have
was
done good. Good. I thought you would have done good. I mean, you're really good talking with the EVs and stuff like that. You're really knowledgeable about,
the
alternative energy.
yeah, the issue was door to door
Excuse
sales,
me.
and
Oh my God. Yeah, we did talk a little bit about that.
door to door sales just sucks. Like it was
That
just
seems so antiquated. So,
like I just want I thought I would do good just because like you said, I got the passion, I got the gift of gab, and stuff like
yeah.
that. But it's just it was hard just to get into a living room, yet even talk to somebody in a living room. You
I
know what
know.
I'm saying?
If you wanted to touch on, you said that somebody even called the cops on you.
There was somebody that did not like us going around the neighborhood, um, and they kind of didn't like us at all. So they said that we gave like they kind of lied and said that we gave like a hard pitch, and we were like just like threatening them into buying this stuff, which was not true. Like that was
Wow.
not true at all. Basically, how it goes: if you go up and knock, if you wait 30 seconds, you're supposed to bounce, and if they do, you do, and they say you're not interested, you try to say, "Hey, well, why aren't you interested? Because this is a kind of cool program. Why would you not be interested in this?" And if they
Right.
say no, you just bounce, and there's no pushy salesman on there, you know. So it was rough, and I found out to myself that it wasn't for me. Like it wasn't a job for me. Like I was like, I'm
Yeah.
not a door to door salesman. Maybe cars, I could sell cars. That'd be kind of cool because it's
Yeah.
everybody needs a car, and you basically people come to you for cars anyway, so it doesn't matter there.
Maybe
That's
selling EVs and stuff like that.
they're hard to find. Like EVs are like, we'll get to that one too. So while I was doing
Yeah.
this job, I got into an auto accident with my Tesla, and I know all our viewers and our listeners know about me and my Tesla and stuff like that. But it was a pretty bad auto accident. If I didn't move the last second, it would have been a little bit different. But it was a complete total. It sucks because Little Penguin was in the car with me.
Yeah. I'm
Um,
just glad that you and Little Penguin are okay. Yeah.
I was very sad for him, man. He just the look of fear. And it's when you're a father, like that's like the look you don't ever want to see,
Yeah.
and it sucked. It really did. It was horrible, horrible. And I still to this day have it encrusted in my brain of how he looked. Like it was bad. And
Scary. Yeah.
it was a total loss, but we're getting another one. So everyone out there knows, oh, Paul lost his Tesla, but no, I'm getting another one. I'm getting a Model Y gray. The Duke has seen it. It's
Yeah.
got 21-inch
Nice.
wheels on it, all-wheel drive, goes to 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds. It's
It looks a
fast.
little more Pennsylvania tough.
Yeah, it's big. Like in the back, like you can fit a lot of stuff in the trunk of those things. In fact, this time I
Am
can
I wrong? Am I wrong to
actually,
say the other one was kind of sporty looking?
yeah, it's
Like
sporty and
it could,
small.
yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, it wasn't a bad car at all. Like, and it
no.
was nice. I rode in it the one time, and I mean, I wouldn't mind having one like that. But the one you showed me just seems kind of like the stuff you see on Pennsylvania roads. Like,
Yeah, it's more it's Tesla's SUV crossover. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So it's
like
it's
a
a
little
little bit
soupy.
bigger. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger in the trunk, so you got more. You can fit more stuff in it.
Well,
It's
that's
more
nice.
family like. It's more built for
Oh
family,
yeah.
which is great. Well, in fact, I see a lot of videos of people who actually can camp in those things now. Like I couldn't fit in my Model Y. I tried to fit my fat ass in there.
I know
It was not
somebody who
happening.
just she's a referee. She just went to I think it was Greece, and her I think it was a Tesla, I think, but one of the EVs, and she was saying about how she was charging through and stuff like that. That'd be cool to do. To
Yeah.
to like what globetrotter, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? In a
If you go
electric
on
car.
YouTube and look up electric cannonball, you'll see some videos on there from some guys that I follow on YouTube, and they take electric cars and go across the country, which is cool.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. Electric
Yeah,
cannonball.
extra cannonball run. Yeah, I don't know if you ever heard of anything like that, but
I
they
didn't.
do it in cars.
Sounds-
They do what they call a cannonball or gumball, gumshoe,
So
whatever.
the
It's
only
over.
time,
I know it's over in Europe.
the only experience I have with that was the old Jackass episode, the Gumball Rally.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's it. That is the gumball rally.
yeah,
That's exact. Oh, that's overseas. They do that overseas.
that's awesome, man. That's cool.
Yeah,
And
well,
it's a
they
whole
do
like a
one
whole
here
bunch of different.
in the United States. It's for electric cars. It's all for electric cars. So you'll see some Teslas in there, and there's a Lucid Air, and what was the one I saw? There was a couple extra ones. Now they got the Rivians that are out now, which are nice. The Ford
You see that? I
F-150
didn't know that
Lightning.
DeLorean had their own EV brand like that.
Yeah, that thing's probably still a couple years away. That's the only thing that sucks about
Yeah.
EVs. It's gonna take a while. It takes a while for them things to come in. Like for me, for instance, I had to pick the most expensive Model Y because I wanted it to get here at a decent time and not wait a year. Like for the long range, it
Yeah.
would have been February 2023, and that's for the standard
Wow.
white color. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they didn't want to give you rental car till then.
Yeah, well, I don't have a rental car pass this week, to be honest. That's a whole nother talk, man. Insurance sucks in this country. It's horrible.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had a nice conversation with somebody on the phone about all pain and suffering. Well, you didn't get hurt. I didn't get hurt, by the way, guys. Like I got some scrapes and a bruised shoulder. Other than that, I was fine. I walked away from it, and my son didn't get injured at all,
That's
just
good.
mentally. But people don't put that in perspective. That mentally, that you can still have problems. Like a couple days
Well,
after the
yeah.
accident, he had bad dreams and stuff like that. So like that's kind of sucks. Like
Yeah.
if this person
Traumatic
and
event.
yeah, and the person who hit us, like it wasn't my fault. I was stopped in the middle of the line. I mean, the Duke has seen the video,
Mhm.
and I was stopped, and it wasn't my fault at all. It was actually the other guy's fault, and
Yeah, you were in the
he
turning lane, right?
everyone keeps saying, "Was he on his phone? Was he on?" I don't know. He didn't stop at all. Like he was he was going. There was no braking out of that vehicle. I tried to get him to miss me.
Oh, was it hit
That
and run?
no, he had no, hell
Oh,
no,
okay.
hell no. His car went. I mean, I have other video. I'll text it to you. I have another video shot because the Tesla took picture of the front, the left, the right cams, and the back cams. So I was able to get all those cams together, which was
Yeah.
funny is I got it right after the accident. The next day, I went to go clean out the car and I actually have the hard drive right here. I still have the Tesla hard drive.
Oh,
I took
damn.
the Tesla
That's
hard drive out of it.
what? That's a Tesla hard drive right there.
Yeah, that's the external. The Tesla actually also has an internal hard drive that saved the videos on there. So I was able to plug this in, save it to that, and then give it to the cop to make sure I didn't get a ticket because we didn't really at the accident, nobody really knew who was at fault at the time because I was still like I was worried about my son. I
Yeah.
was worried about my son more than anything. In fact, I didn't
Absolutely.
worry about me
Absolutely.
getting cleaned up. I wouldn't even worry about me cleaned up. I was just getting worried. I was just worried about my son because my arm was bleeding. I had blood all over my arm, and my shoulder at the end of the night. My shoulder puffed up hardcore. Like it was
Yeah,
like out
dude.
to here. It was horrible. But
You have to get any stitches or anything?
no, no stitches, no nothing, because the cuts were
That's good.
small.
That's
You
good.
can't even see the cuts anymore. Like they're gone. They were virtually gone within a week. But the next day, my body felt like trash. Like it was horrible. My whole skeleton
Yeah.
hurt. It was bad.
That's
But
what the wrestlers compare that, like what they do to a car crash, because you don't feel like what you do in the ring that night
mhm.
until like a lot. Most of them say that like until like the next morning, and then it's like everything. Oh, now I feel everything because you're
I
on
can't
that
imagine
adrenaline
after
high.
the death matches how they feel.
Oh God,
I can't imagine that. That have to be in straight up pain.
I seen the guy Drew Parker had had to have been like a 3-inch gash on his thigh.
Wow.
Yeah, like
Wow.
gnarly cut.
Wrestling's been interesting. Actually, I watched the AEW pay per view.
Oh, you watched Double or Nothing?
Yeah, it's good to see my boy CM Punk.
Oh yeah, man. A lot of people
CM
are mad,
Punk.
but I wasn't happy with Page's. It didn't hit right. His title run. I don't know what was wrong.
I don't
I
know.
think
A lot of
I
people
think
say he's stale. Like he was really stale.
yeah. I think in the long run here, what we're looking, because he joined the Dark Order, and then like that kind of like whatever. You know, he never like brings that up anymore or whatever. I think what we're looking at here is a long run heel turn for him, join back up with the Young Bucks, stuff like that.
Yeah, be more of the elite, right?
hmm Then I think we'll see the Red Dragon, Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish break off, and it'll be a like a little civil war between them, and then Kenny will come back, and then it'll be like, well, who's he gonna be with?
Yeah.
Because Kenny don't like
I was
Adam
loving
Cole.
that. I was loving that they're gonna have a game soon, which is cool. I'm interested in the video game. That's gonna be very, very
Yeah.
cool. They need to have a video game,
Oh, for sure.
because Impact. If anything, I wish they would have a video game because since they deal stuff with Impact and New Japan, it'd be cool if all three of them like made a game together. That'd be
That
pretty
game was ahead of its time, but the controls were just
cool. Yeah.
atrocious.
That's what I always
But
thought
that
about
w
the SmackDown series. Remember the SmackDown
really,
game?
yeah, I like that. The SmackDown Shut Your Mouth.
The one button finishers were the best, man.
Oh my god, yeah.
You'd hit the R1, boom, you would hit your finisher. That was like the best time I think in wrestling. I don't know. I haven't played the 2K22 yet. I hear good things. I hear
It's
the
it's
game's
it's
it's
good. I
alright.
think it's whatever they were looking for with WWE 2K20, but I mean all the issues with.
Yeah.
There's a couple different modes on there. Like it's not just the same cut and paste stuff. I find it pretty good. So I find that there's a lot of content on there that you could go through for sure. They got the My Faction, My Rise, then their Universe mode, and
The faction's cool. I really want to get it, but I want to wait till it comes down more because I really want that NWO pack. I really want
I
that
would wait
NWO.
if you really do. Then I would probably wait until like a big summer blockbuster, because that right around then you'll see like either whatever system you want. Like for that summer blockbuster, you'll probably have the whole kit and caboodle for like $80 or
I
whatever,
know it has come
70
down. I
bucks,
think
70 bucks
right
or
now as
whatever.
we talk, it is down in price a little bit. They did discount it a little bit, but I'm waiting for it to come down even more. I really want that NWO
Coach
pack.
wants to get us that Evil Dead game. I'm really thinking about that this
Oh
in the
yeah, that's the
upcoming
one that's
couple
built.
weeks.
Isn't that built the same as the Jason game, like the Friday the
Yeah,
13th
what
game,
Dead by Daylight and
where it's like 3 versus 1 or 3v1 or
yeah,
4v? I think it's
somebody
4v1. 4v1.
yeah, yeah, somebody controls the evil, and then it looks
Yeah,
really
you could
cool,
be
and
a zombie, right? You could be a zombie, right?
I think
Or
you
a
can be
monster.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think you can, yes.
I saw the commentary for that on G4. The guy who plays the Evil Dead guy, the guy with the chainsaw, he
Oh,
was
is he
very he
playing
was
it?
yeah, he was not he was talking about it. He started talking about all
Mm,
the costumes
Bruce
and all
Campbell.
that he made, his
Mhm.
wife made, and it was cool to see that in the video
Oh, that's
game.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
So,
original torn shirt, and then I bet you
I'm interested in it. I think it's cool. I think it's a very
yeah.
cool game.
I'm not really into that genre, but I think for Evil Dead I could get into it.
Yeah, it was good to take some time off from stuff. I
Oh,
was
for
really
sure.
going. I'm still
Yeah.
going through a phase. Um, just to wrap up this going back in time here, but I got rid of that job from Trinity just because it wasn't because the people were the company. The people in the company were fantastic. When I was in my auto accident, they said like that next day they had like a moment of prayer for me when I went into the meetings and
Wow,
when I had to go
that's
to
awesome.
Harrisburg. Almost every
Mhm.
single person came up to me and asked me how I was doing. Like they were really nice people. The bosses were great. The leaders were great. Like I have nothing but great things to say about the company. It just was not the job for me. Like it was something that I experienced, and I'm like, "Ugh." If I would have done it, I would have been success. If I would have been successful, I could have been made a lot of money, but
Yeah.
just could not get past the people. And as much as I like doing what we do here, and maybe going out in the community and stuff, I have trouble with people nowadays, and it's yeah.
Anxiety, man, we all got it, especially after
Yeah,
this
I have trouble
pandemic.
with it's just people that are just, it's like I seen a shirt yesterday. I was at Knoebels yesterday. I seen a shirt yesterday where a lady said, "Be kind." And I feel like we need to do that more. I think people need to
Yeah.
just be a little bit more kind to thy neighbor. Because you never know that you never know. You just never know. And it's
You
people are just rude and ignorant. and afraid. A lot of people were scared. I didn't think people were so afraid until I started walking up and down these streets and just seeing how afraid somebody is of somebody walking up and down their streets.
That's right. Wait till
So
I mean, there's a community of like older people like right around here. Like if the Jehovah's Witness or whatever come around, like I don't care, whatever. But you're gonna know because this community knows like, oh, that's Joe down the street. He's got a black car, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? They know each other. Like if there's a car hanging around, you see that in different like Facebook groups and stuff where they're real in tune. Like, hey, there was a car driving around Elkinboro Road today, and I never seen that car around. You know what I mean? Like,
I think, yeah, I know what you're talking about. And but here's the thing I say about Facebook, and you could probably agree with this. I feel that people need to stay off Facebook.
oh yeah, for
I think
sure.
people need to
And
quit
that's
Facebook.
coming from me, and that's coming from
Like,
me.
like there's a lot of negativity on Facebook that just needs to go away. I mean, me and my wife are in because we go to Hershey Park. We have Hershey Park passes, and
Nice.
there's a lot of negativity in that Facebook group, which is crazy negativity over stupid stuff like, oh, my fish wasn't fried right. So what? Get another piece of fish. Shut up. Like
Yeah,
it was
there's a
like
Knobles group too. I mean, for the
yeah,
most part, it's pretty good though.
that place was packed yesterday. I
Oh
was at
my
Knobles
god, I
yesterday.
bet.
It was packed. We got
I think
there
my friend
when it opened.
Steve Hyde was there. He's a magician. I think he was there. He had
I had
taken
a
a
good time
video
though.
of the carousel.
I had a good time. I ate some hot dogs and I had the tri-taters for the
I
first
told
time.
my
I've
mom we were
never
just
had
talking
those.
about Knoble. We were just talking about Knoble. As I said, you know what? I want to go down there and I want to get. What I really want to do is I want to get the tiger butter fudge. Then I want to get a tiger tail, and then you can't leave without getting the tri-taters.
You got to get them tri-taters.
I love them, man. And
Those
they're
are
just
pretty
pierogi.
good.
They're just hash browns, but whatever.
Yeah, I had the pierogies too. You were just mentioning
Oh,
that.
I
I had
like the
those too.
pierogies too. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think my mom's like they're just Mr. Steve's pierogies. I said, yeah, but they're so much better at Knobles when they're at
Yeah,
Knobles.
you could do so all those things that you mentioned is a thing you need to do. I also recommend getting a milkshake there because they have homemade ice cream there too, which is
Oh my
pretty
god,
good.
I think they
Yeah.
have rides. They have amusement rides too.
Yeah. Besides food, they have rides there.
Yeah, I think they got a couple of them.
They just opened the pool for the first time in a couple years. So this
Yeah,
weekend it was packed.
like
Again, it
they're
was jammed.
legitimately like one of the most safest safest amusement parks in the country.
It
So
is such a cool park because to be honest,
yeah.
it's free to get in. It's free parking.
Yep.
All you do is you buy a ticket book full of coupons or what do they call them? Tickets. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, tickets.
tickets.
I think $50 or you can get unlimited ride pass. You can do that too. I've never seen that, but I seen that yesterday. There's a line that you can go for unlimited
They're
ride
kind
pass.
of pricey, but I tell you what you do is you do the sundown plan
That's good
because
too.
it's from a certain plan, so a certain time to whatever they close. They're supposed to
Also,
have closed it like an hour earlier than what they usually do this year too. So
the
it's like at
ticket
8.
books are never expire though. That's what's great about them. So if you live
Yeah,
in the
they
Pennsylvania
never do.
area, they never expire. You can go up there anytime. Next year, take the same ticket book and use that if you want to.
And
I've seen people. Somebody rode with my son yesterday. Okay, and he was on a
mhm.
ride for the first time. And I got weirded out because it was a grown ass man
Yeah,
riding with my son. I was like,
I
"That's
try
not
to do that
smart.
too. Like yeah, like
That's
if
not
it's
smart." But the guy
I've been
out of
saddled like
good.
that before, like someone else's kid. Like I don't want to come off as a creep, but they put us together. Like
Yeah, because they have to fill them
it's just
seats.
yeah, they gotta
They gotta fill them seats up. I was
yeah,
just a little
woohoo.
weirded out about it. Yeah, I was a little weirded out about it, but that was just me being a dad. But when
Yeah,
he came
absolutely. I
off,
feel you.
the guy was really cool. He gave Paul a ticket book. His ticket
Oh,
book. He's like, "We're
cool.
not going to use
That's
these. We're
cool.
going to leave soon. So here you can have these." And he gave Paul the ticket book, so which is kind of cool. So I'll give
Yeah.
him props for that. But Knobles, I do recommend. It's a really good one. I mean, Hershey Park is starting to grow on me now. I know it's a little pricey and a little expensive. It's like the Disney
I like
World
Del
of Pennsylvania.
Grosso's too.
Del Grosso Park is great. July
I love
4th
Del
is
Grosso.
the best.
Oh my god, yeah.
July 4th is the best there. Summer Thunder, bro.
You ever do
Summer-
the Italian festival there?
No, but I'd love to.
Yeah.
When you say Italian, I think of food. I want to eat.
Have you ever been to Idlewild?
No, no.
I think
Or
that is the
Kennywood. I've
one.
never been to Kennywood either.
What's the one that had
I've been to Dorney Park. I've been there.
what's the one that had the Mr. Rogers ride? It's out near
One that,
Pittsburgh.
yeah, well, that's Kennywood. Kenny Rogers.
Is it Kennywood?
Yeah, Kennywood. Yeah,
I met Bruno Sammartino there, but I forget where what the hell it
that's probably
was.
Kennywood. That out in Pittsburgh is Kennywood. I can
It
tell you
was
right
out
now.
close to Pittsburgh. That's
I'm
how
going
close
that
that.
I'll be going near Dolly was Dollywood or Dolly whatever. Dolly
Oh,
Parton's
really?
theme park. Yeah, in Tennessee. It's in Tennessee. I'll be going to Tennessee in July, so I'll be
Well,
able
that
to.
sounds fun.
I don't know if we're gonna go. Like I told my wife, it's like I just want to stay at the resort. My resort that I'm staying at, you can see the Smoky Mountains behind it.
Oh,
You
cool.
there's like 3 pools and there's a water park there. Like I don't want to leave. Like I'm supposed to stay there.
Right?
Maybe go. Well, I promised my son to take him to the Titanic Museum, which was
Oh,
cool.
yeah, yeah, that'd be
I
cool.
promised I'd take
Where you
him to
could
that.
touch the water or whatever.
He's excited to go to the Titanic Museum. So, but no, my life has been ups and downs. That was when I was in my car accident. Probably the worst week of my life. It sucked. It was
I
horrible. I
hear
was in
you,
a lot of
brother.
pain. Had to lose my car, but again, we were safe. Me and my son are safe, which is like the positive things that comes
Yeah.
out of it.
You can
But
replace the car.
I'm still looking right now. I'm a dad mom right now. I'm I'm for the first time in my life I'm unemployed. So, I've never been unemployed before, so which is great. I'm 40, so I can say my 40-year lifespan. This is like the first time I've been unemployed, and I'm not being a
Right?
loser here. Like I've been doing like work around the house and helping out a little with my wife and stuff with her stuff. But
Hell yeah.
it kind of sucks. I have to rent a car that's a pretty shitty car. And I got in the old Honda again for the first time in a long time. I haven't drove that sucker in a
Yeah.
long time, and I drove it yesterday, which was great. This weekend, to be honest, it was fun. And my wife was a little upset because she's like, "It's my car now." And I'm like, "Yeah, well, I'm still on. My name's still on it."
Right?
You know? But other than that, I'm in good spirits. I feel good.
Good.
Back to doing cool stuff again, and I'm mentally I feel great now because being home's been great because I've been able to spend a lot of time with my family and friends and
Okay.
and just been fun. And I'm looking towards the future. Like I've been putting applications in. I probably put like 36 applications in. So I try to do one a day for the past week. I was doing one, and I got one in at the IU13. I'm hoping they call me. I really do because I'd like to get that job. It's dealing with my old profession where working with people with mental disabilities and stuff, and
Yeah.
helping them get jobs out in the community, which is great. And it's the same schedule as my wife, so which are great. So when she gets off, I get off. We get off the same time. We'll
Right.
be home at the same time. Dinner, weekends off. No summers. You don't have to work summers, which is great too.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
but I heard you have some big news too, right?
Yeah. I should be getting well, I had my surgery postponed, but I'm definitely getting it done. Should be about 2, 3 months now. We're gonna check my vitamin levels again, make sure everything's normal,
Well,
and I'll
that's
be
good.
getting it done. Gonna the
That's
tummy
good,
tuck
man.
done. Yeah.
I met somebody the other day, who had the surgery, by the way.
Yeah.
He wasn't doing so hot, but he got a little bit better, with it, but he said he wants to get the skin surgery too.
Yeah.
So,
I tell you, you really got to keep up with stuff. Like I just went through a bout where I was really low with my vitamins and stuff. Like my
like y
hands and feet kind
like
of
your
like
mom says,
cramp.
you can't eat like a big guy no more.
Yeah. Well, it's more than like just more so like I never took my vitamins at all. Like
I
went
take a vitamin
months.
every day, every morning.
So like my hands and feet like cramped up and they like locked into that position and it was like I didn't have that it was felt like slight neuropathy. But
Yeah.
I was dealing with that for like a couple months.
How's your hand doing, by the way?
Oh, it's
Speaking of
good.
hand.
Yes, how the cast, how the I mean
Nope,
everything's good
punching
there.
walls.
Good and nice
There you go.
showing
Was
the
the pink
people on camera.
it was the pinky that was the big one, right? Like the pinky,
Yeah.
yeah. So you have any after effects from that or not?
No, I've just my
Any
hands.
cracking or anything?
Really think the reason it broke is because I was so
Vitamin
Well, they
deficient.
weren't, yeah, malnourished. Where they weren't the
Yeah.
same, not really malnourished because it's like, you want to look at somebody and say that you know what I mean? Like malnourished, like really super skinny and stuff like that. It's not like that, but
Yeah.
it's like super like vitamin deficient. Like there's definitely upsides and there's downsides to it too. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie and act like there's, you know what I mean? But the
Oh,
downsides are my doing. But you know what
I've
I
heard
mean?
mixed reviews on the stomach surgery, trust me. I've heard
Yeah,
people that's been mad successful from it. I've heard people that just didn't go well for them. It's a major operation. It's not like it's nothing to take for granted. It really is. I mean, they're
absolutely.
really opening you up. They're opening you up, and so like,
Mhm.
any surgery is actually I figure is a major operation to be honest because you're not supposed to be opened up. We were put on this
Yeah.
planet to be whole. All the stuff in there, we're the ones that do stupid shit to ourselves. Like I know I'm a fat shit meatball. I make
Right.
myself stop I'm a fat shit meatball. Yeah. I know because I put junk in my body. I put a lot of junk in my body, but I'm happy doing
Me
it.
too.
until I start drinking one of these rays or drinking too much coffee and I start feeling that and that's one of the reasons why I cut back a little bit on the energy drinks because I just my heart was just flopping. It was and it was like wow, like
Oh, how
my
good.
shit is speeding up. I need to stop. I need to stop
Yeah.
doing this. But now that I have a lot of stuff to myself now, I'm gonna probably do some more walking. I just really want to get a job. Like I really want
That's
to
like
get
the universal one is walking.
yeah. The one thing I just want to do is I want to get my work back. Like I want to get my career back on track. Like
Yeah.
I didn't want half of me didn't want to quit my job, but the other half was like, you know what? I want to be more here for my family and stuff like that. And so far that has been a check mark. Like I have been here for my family and I have done stuff for my family. It's just that finding, uh, you know, just getting back into that. I'm the type of guy that doesn't like to sit on his ass all the time. Like I like to
Right.
work. I like to be out there making money for the fam. But I'm enjoying the time off too. It's been fun to relax and stuff too. So,
Hell
but
yeah.
well, I've been relaxing watching movies. So let's get into our movies. We have what 3 movies, right?
Yes,
Correct.
sir.
So we
We got
have which one are we gonna start with?
I think we should leave on
Let's leave the
Doctor
madness for the
let's
last.
yeah, yeah. Let's leave Doctor Strange for last. We could start with Uncharted.
There you go. Let's do it. Let's do it. I saw when this came out. I was very excited when I saw this,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh man, PlayStation!" And they like to throw that PlayStation in there. That
Oh, it was
PlayStation
I
was
didn't
all in
realize
there.
until I started it that it was actually made by them. I was
No,
the guy that was like, I love my Tom Holland, but I'm not sure if he was perfect for Nathan, and I like Mark Wahlberg, but I'm not sure he was perfect for Sullivan. You know what I mean? And yeah,
it
towards
was
the well,
weird. I thought it was
yeah,
weird.
it was certainly different from the I mean, yeah, the comics,
The game.
the video game, and then of course, you even seen a cameo by Nathan Fillion on the beach there. He's like, because Tom has told him something about when they had fallen out the airplane. He's like, sounds familiar.
What do you think about the canon of this? I didn't really think. See, my thing was like I remember Sully. I remember playing the game. It's been a while since I played the games, so
Hmm.
I remember Sully being
I
like the
think you're gonna make
sidekick.
yeah, you're gonna make the
Yeah, he was
same
like the
point I'm gonna
sidekick.
make. Like Sully
Go
was a
ahead.
sidekick, yeah. The canon wise, like okay, Nathan and his brother came from an orphanage, and this one kind of made it seem like like I really don't know what their where they were, but it was meant to be like an orphanage, but um they touched a little bit. This one, Nathan was like a bartender or whatever. Um,
Yeah, he's a good bartender too. I saw
oh
he's a
yeah, he
really
was
good
yeah.
bartender.
And what was I gonna say? But yeah, they definitely had both the knowledge of like artifacts and stuff like that, but
A sense of
n-
adventure.
Yeah, Nathan was actually more of a actual legit treasure hunter. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
the first one opened up him and oh my god, I forget the blonde hair. I feel like such an idiot. The blonde haired girl they were on that. You know, she was a
Yeah.
reporter. They had snuck their way on looking for the book, the Sir Nathan Drake's Matt. You know, what I mean his handbook. So that's how that opened up. The first Uncharted. He was like a legitimate treasure hunter. And
Yeah.
then like Sullivan, he kind of met him on the street
I thought he
as
was sleazy, to be honest. I really thought Sully was sleazy in this movie, Lou. You know,
yeah, he was like
very sleazy.
he is a
Almost
he
bad
is like a
guy-esque.
ladies guy. Yeah.
Almost heelish. Almost got like a heelish if we can do wrestling talk. He had a lot of heelness
Yeah.
to him.
That's
Yeah.
Sully to a T though, but
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah,
But in the games, they were like best buds in the games, like closer to the end and stuff. They were all like
yeah.
best buds, and there was a lot of love, like dad like love from Sully to
Oh yeah,
Nathan. You know,
absolutely. Yes.
but
Yeah.
Nathan was always the hero. Like he's always the hero. And you know, if you go follow the hero type path, um, there's always a sidekick, and Sully was the sidekick for me. You know, but he was always that guy that always came in handy at the right time. You know.
Uh-huh.
And you saw some of that, a little bit of that in here, like closer towards the end of the movie was like that. But Sully, like in the beginnings, was more like a sleazeball. Like he was very
Yeah,
sleazeball esque.
and he was a lot older too. You know, what I mean, a lot of stuff in Uncharted was like, yeah, you go and jump off this, 30-foot cliff or vines and whatnot. I'm gonna try to see if I can't find a way around it somehow.
Yeah,
Whatever. And well, it's like, okay, I just did that. I don't know where the hell he's gonna go. He must have found a handicap accessible route or something. I don't know what the fuck he ever did, but
yeah.
how he ever got across.
Like, how did you
Some of the
feel
stuff.
about Tom Holland playing Nathan?
It was good,
'Cause-
but you know what? My critique is that a lot of his action, a lot of his fighting, felt more like Spider-Man than it did
I'm telling you,
Uncharted.
you
Because
just
like
can't watch him without feeling like that's
you
Spider Man
can't,
right
you can't. I mean, and
there.
especially like he was a bartender, but Nathan Drake fought more like that bartender like s- old slugfest. Like
Yeah,
it didn't feel like the fights you would get in the hand to hand combat in Uncharted is more slow and brutal. Like
yeah. Like
I don't
in
know
Spider
how to
Man, for
explain
instance,
it. And
Tom
like
Holland's more like,
zing zing
uh,
zing 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 bang bang boom boom
yeah,
boom
yeah,
side
yeah.
you
He's
know
got
what I
that
mean
Spider Man
quip
esque,
here quip
but
here.
here it was more like he almost didn't know how to fight almost, you know? It was more like a slow motion type fighting.
Yeah,
Like
that
it
too.
was yeah, I get that. Like I get
He
that.
did have he did have Nathan's quick wit, but that's like the
It was
Spider-Man thing
weird to see
too.
a
Like
pist in Tom Holland's like hand.
yeah,
You know, because
definitely I
he's
did yeah.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man don't use pistols, you know?
Right?
Like, it was weird to see a pistol in his hand and shooting. I mean, I have seen other Tom Holland films. I actually saw his first one he was ever in, where they were stuck in a hurricane or something like that. And I also saw one that was I forget where was that. We actually
I'm not
reviewed it
sure I
on
ever
this
seen that one.
channel. We actually reviewed it on this channel. It's more of a horror flick, but
Really?
yeah. But it was every time I've seen him, it's been odd because we're just so used to seeing him as Spider-Man. You know, we're
Yeah.
so used to seeing so much Spider-Man out of him that it's weird. And for him, I can understand it if he does a thing where he's like, I don't want to play Spider-Man no more. I can understand it because he wants to experience more as an
Yeah.
actor, you know, to get more out
I
of there.
see
Like
that.
it's really hard. Like even Keaton, for instance. Like I like Michael Keaton, but I always see him as Batman. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's really hard to see like the characters you grew up with play something else. You know, like like I guarantee it. Like Adam Sandler, friend, there's a new Adam Sandler movie coming out on Netflix about with basketball. And it's kind of a
Yeah,
serious,
yeah,
more
yeah.
serious role, but we don't see Adam Sandler as a very serious like actor
Not
type.
all the
You know, like
time.
he's more like goofy comedian esque. You know, so it's weird to see stuff like that and it was weird for me to see Tom Holland as more of like this. I mean, I could see him to be the adventurous type, but like just the whole smoothness of it is more of a Spider-Man thing for him, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know about
I can read
I
that.
just don't know about Mark Wahlberg being in that spot. I wasn't. I don't think I
I
was okay
wasn't a
with that.
fan until I think it was the after credit scene where they teased the second one and Sully came with the mustache. Did you see that?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the
It
post-credit
was
scene,
right
and
then. It was like,
also
oh,
in the
okay, I get it.
post-credit jail scene. That was
Yes.
cool. Yeah. Yeah, that was cool. Alright, well,
Mm,
what do you give this as a rating?
hmm. You know what? I really think that I'd have to give this a 7.5. It was
I'm
good,
right
but it
there
wasn't.
with you. I'm right there with you. I was actually at a 7 for me because I was like, "Yeah, I don't it's
I
not."
compare it to the recent Resident Evil. It's like you could either get too Hollywood or you'd get, completely unknown actors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you got to find a nice middle ground because I'm sure a lot of people haven't seen the Resident Evil movie because there's nobody in it they know, or you can get completely Hollywood and lose the plot. I don't know. Maybe let me backpedal a little bit with that one. Like it's I don't know. It didn't feel like Nathan and Sullivan, but it's definitely a completely different story than what they were. Not completely different, but it's definitely a different story than what they were trying to tell in the video
For
game.
something that was supposed to be a video game-esque type game,
Yeah,
yeah, I get what you're saying. It was kinda hard to judge that as that, you know? It had
right.
a
And then
good
when
the
we move,
story was cool, you know?
yeah, when we move on, I can tell you, I mean that it's hard to do video game movies.
It is. It really is. It
So
really is. I mean, I feel that I think the world is trying to look for another Indiana Jones, and this
yeah,
is okay of it. Which there is going to be another Indiana Jones movie. I heard, by
yeah,
the way.
Indiana Jones 4.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but uh, this is. I think this could. I mean, I remember playing the video games. Everyone kept saying it. Like, this feels like Indiana Jones. It feels like Indiana Jones. I hope that they can make this into a
Yeah, and it did.
franchise that could be into an Indiana Jones type thing,
And
which is
that's gonna
kind of
be
cool.
another thing for Tom. It's like I'm sure it's gonna be weird for him to be both, Nathan Drake and Spider-Man at the same time too. But
Yeah.
I'm sure that they're gonna make a sequel out of this for sure. They're, I
Yeah,
mean, they already
I mean,
have
yeah, I mean,
big
that post-credit
hints.
scene alone tells you right there they left you with a sequel
Yeah,
hanging. And, it's PlayStation movies or entertainment, whatever you wanna call it,
I like
it's it
the
this is
woman that
new,
played
it's
this too.
fresh,
So
you know?
yeah,
This
they
is
had a good
fresh.
cast. They had a good
Yeah, it was
cast.
good, it was actually a really good cast, I thought. I thought it was a really good cast. So, yeah, 7 for me, 7.5 from the Duke.
Yeah,
It's not is it on any streaming right now? I don't think it is
I
yet.
don't know, but I bet you if it goes to anywhere, it'd probably go to Paramount Plus first. I feel like
A lot of stuff's been going on Paramount Plus the past couple days, man.
absolutely.
I've seen like Sonic 2's on there, which we will be reviewing. So let's talk about Sonic 2. Let's do it. I watched it in a movie theater. You probably watched it on Paramount Plus.
Yeah,
Go ahead, give us a little review on Sonic 2 because you watched Sonic 1 too, right?
yeah, I did. I just watched that, and that was really good. And I thought, this one has a lot to live up to. And the first we'd seen the first design of Sonic was not hot. I didn't think it was terrible, but it did have that real uncanny valley look, and they kind of they morphed him up a little bit, made him better, and
He looks
I
good
have
live
to.
action. I think he looks good live action, to be
Yeah,
honest.
he really does. The original Sonic movie, I'd honestly have to rate that probably an 8. I thought it was really good.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, and now this one,
Even Jim Carrey playing the bad guy was really cool too.
oh my god!
Playing
And then
Eggman.
towards the end, he really, once he got lost into the mushroom world, like, what I mean, it started with the mustache. It's like, okay, I get it now. I get, Jim Carrey was the perfect choice for this. Because it felt weird. It was like Jim Carrey. Okay.
I can tell you right now, my son, because of this, these movies, has become a huge fan of Sonic the Hedgehog now.
Oh,
I
that's
told him, I
awesome.
said, this is a video game, so you can play this as a video game, dude, and it's really
He didn't
fun.
know. That's fine. That's
No,
sweet, man. That's
no, he didn't. I told him, I say it's an iconic video game. To be honest,
yeah.
it's one of the best, one of the first ones on the Sega Genesis system,
Now,
and dude,
speaking
I
for
beat
me,
it
like,
multiple times,
yeah,
multiple times.
I'm used to like the first three. And maybe the first like 3D world like Sonic, I forget what one it was, but
I
for the
never liked those.
Dreamcast.
I never liked the
There's
3D World
there's a
ones.
lot of lore, man. I'll tell you that much. Like,
It's funny
you know,
because we're talking about Sonic the Hedgehog. Um, my son named our new car Shadow.
Oh, that's awesome.
So when we get
Yeah,
our new
man.
car, it's gonna the official name is gonna be Shadow. So
Ending shout out.
yeah,
Credit, post credit.
not to
Yeah,
mention,
man.
well, just a major bad guy in Sonic. So,
Absolutely.
but
Yeah, he's an actual bad guy.
all right, let's get to the review of Sonic 2. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. It's on Paramount
So,
Plus.
so yeah,
If you guys want to watch it.
yeah, absolutely right on Paramount Plus right now. Had a lot to jump into. This one introduced this one introduced Tails. This was actually my favorite character of the series, and Knuckles. So, this one was the Eggman, Dr. Robotnik, escaping from the Mushroom Kingdom that Sonic had trapped him in. I thought it was pretty neat in the beginning. It was like, it showed how there's a lot of stuff that, like little Easter eggs here and there that, from the beginning it showed how Sonic hates water and stuff like that. But yeah, I thought it was very true to the video game franchise, and it paid homage. It paid good homage to the franchise too, and it works out great as a movie. I think that video game movies are best done in this format, like the defective, defective, the Detective Pikachu format, kind of like the live action.
That was okay. How do I put that?
There was
It
some
was
scenes
it
where it
was
was like,
cool to see live action Pokemon. I thought that was kind
yeah.
of cool, but it was okay. I
There
mean,
was
when
some
you talk,
scenes with Jim Carrey and all three hedgehogs on the screen. It was like, seemed a little weird because it's just Jim. It's Jim talking and stuff. There need to be more serious scenes where the humans and the cinematic CGI characters.
yeah, but the CGI on it was amazing.
Yeah, it was.
Uh,
It was
it was
good.
really good. I mean, it was so lifelike that you didn't even think it was CGI. Like it was. Sonic looked good, Tails looked good, Knuckles looked good. Like it was just like we talked about in the
Yes.
last review about video games and stuff about how that would come up, but this, like, I remember watching Mario Brothers when I was a kid, the movie. I don't know if you remember the Super Mario Brothers
Oh
movie.
yeah. Yep. The
Yeah,
live action.
with John Leguizamo as
Oh
Luigi.
my god. Yep.
Terrible. It's just
Yeah.
absolutely
And they
terrible
had a video
movie.
game too for that, like
It
for
was
the
like
Super
cyberpunk
Nintendo.
meets cyberpunk meets the Mario
Oh my
Brothers.
god.
Horrible movie. But I would like to see something that's live act, because we can't just take video games is a serious thing. In fact, it's a sport now. And
Yeah.
it's got to be put as a serious thing. So when they got these movies that they're making like Sonic, this is how it's done. Like I would
Yes.
like to see Mario made into like that, a CGI Mario, which they are making a CGI a
Yeah, with
Mario
Chris
movie.
Pratt, right? Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's gonna be good.
And I would love to see the CGI in that, and something like this moved over, because I thought the CGI
I
with
think if they
Sonic,
do, yeah.
I'm okay with
Sorry,
these movies. I really
I
am.
think if they do the Borderlands one, like a hybrid version of this, it's gonna work out well. But if they go straight like action movie with it, without doing any CGI with that Borderlands movie, I don't know if it's gonna be too
I think they
good.
could. I think they could
Mm.
do without it, because I'm pretty sure that you could bring in a Big Daddy and all those guys, or not Big Daddy.
Yeah, I guess you could. I mean, but
The Borderlands stuff. I'm sorry, I
so
got
it's part
I
of
got off track there.
the charm of that was what I mean, the cell shaded world, like it's kind of like a cartoony, like over the
Yeah,
top.
like it was almost pixelated, cartoon pixelated movie
Yeah.
or game, right? Yeah.
I mean, like I
Which
said,
is
I'm sure you
cool.
can do it the other way, but yeah,
A Grand Theft Auto would be cool. I'd love to see a Grand Theft Auto
yeah,
like movie. That'd be pretty cool. And I think we could pull that off very easily. I think that'd be. I mean, it's one of the biggest franchises ever. I think you could totally pull off like a San Andreas. You could do Vice City. You could do all that stuff.
yeah.
Well,
Tommy
by the way,
Vercetti, like,
yeah, peace, peace for Ray Liotta. By the way,
yeah,
I
rest
love
in
Ray
peace.
Liotta. I love Ray Liotta. Tommy Vercetti, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
you could do the third one. That'd be great, man. The mafia story, like it'd be great.
Oh
And
yeah,
I just feel like Sonic the Hedgehog, and I'm hoping it did well, and it did come to streaming a lot faster than I thought it would be here, but it really
yeah.
did actually. I hope it did well, because we saw it in the movie theater, and the movie theater was packed when we went and saw it. So
I'm kind of
people,
hoping that Bob's Burgers plays the same kind of card,
yeah.
and they
So
come.
I just want to see. I would like to see more video game movies brought to life. Um,
Yeah, you
like
do.
we said,
There's
Dark.
Like we talked about Nathan Drake, that was
Mhm.
cool, but also, Mario, Sonic, whatever. Oh, what else? What's the one on Xbox with the chainsaw gun again?
Oh,
I'm
Gears of
blanking.
War.
Love to see that as a movie.
Oh, that'd be
Would
sweet.
be an awesome movie. I haven't seen Halo yet. I gotta watch Halo, so I
Yeah.
have yet to watch Halo.
We might have
So
to throw that on there and do that. I think people got mad because he lost his virginity or something. The internet went fucking wild.
don't ruin it for me. I haven't seen any of it yet.
Oh, I
'Cause
can't see that being. I can't see that being a pertinent part of the story. I
yeah.
mean, if it is, I apologize greatly.
I
I
want to
don't
see.
know.
I want to watch Halo, but right now, I'm trying to get back into Stranger Things so I can watch that. So.
Yeah, that's on the docket. That's probably ASAP docket
I'm
stuff. Like,
surprised with you being like that scary movie guy that you wouldn't like that show. That show is
I
awesome.
went like I think it was like I first started out. You know me, I'll wait until like the first season or whatever's out, and I'll
You
binge
can binge
through.
it. Binge it.
Yeah,
Well, it's all bingeable
and then
now. So,
yeah, and then it fell behind me, and it's like, well,
dude,
shit.
it is a creepy movie or a creepy TV show. I mean, it is very creepy.
And my
So,
nieces were just telling me that they were creeped out by this season.
upside down world, yeah.
Yeah,
For promotion of that TV show, they upside down LA. It was kind of cool.
oh, that's cool.
It's like that's kind of cool. So they're all a piece of part, like a
Yeah,
broad
I seen
section.
Obi-Wan in New York and
Oh,
stuff, and then they did like
don't get me
they
started
also
on that, dude. I started watching that. We'll definitely review that when it's all episodes are out
yeah.
because that show, wow, whew. My son's watching it with me, and
Pretty
he
good
doesn't get
already,
into
huh?
he doesn't get into Star Wars lore, Star Wars canon. But dude, like they started up. I'll give you just a little tidbit. They started up like that show by giving you a recap of Episode 3.
Really?
Yeah, because it picks up like 10 years after that. So yeah, and yeah, I can't say anything. You have to watch it. That's all I have to say. You just have to watch
Yeah.
it. I can't say anything because let's just say this: Darth Vader is one of my favorite villains.
Yeah.
He's up there, probably top 5 favorite villains. One of my favorite stories is the Vader story, which is Episode 1, 2, and 3. Like
Mhm.
I love Darth Vader.
I think the prequels get a lot of undeserved shit.
Yeah, they get the kick to the ass all the time, dude. I don't understand it
And
because
now
here's the thing.
now it's the sequels or whatever. They you know what I mean now it's the sequel, not the original, the sequels, the 6, 7, what was it? 6, 7, 8. No, I don't know.
No,
You know what
it's 7, 8,
I'm so,
9. 7,
people
8,
are gonna
9.
I'm sitting getting the death threats, lightsabers and photon
You're getting the
torpedoes.
Death Star threats to
Yeah,
come blow up your planet.
it's a
It's
trap.
yeah, yeah.
I'm not as versed as everybody. A lot of people I know, man, but
I am, dude. I watch everything Star Wars. I love Star Wars.
I'm a
huge
video
into
game
Star
guy.
Wars.
Like I
Dude, I've been
remember
playing the
back.
Star Wars video games
Yeah, dude.
lately.
I remember back. What was it? Rogue Squadron on PS1, where you played as a stormtrooper or whatever, or that it was the actual first-person one.
Yeah,
I remember picking that up,
I've been
and
playing.
then of course Knights of the Old Republic.
I've been playing the Force Unleashed on my Switch. I'm almost beating it.
Yeah,
It's almost
dude.
done, dude. It's cool because they really want you to cheat on that game, so they give
Yeah.
you codes and stuff. So I make
Yeah.
myself so like high powerful, and I'm just shocking everybody
Zing,
left
zing,
and
zing,
right.
zing, zing, zing. Yeah,
I'm like, feel my wrath, and you can do the choke death thing.
that game gets fucking sweet. Yeah,
Oh
that game
man,
gets tough too.
I want the second one because the second one you get the dual lightsabers and stuff.
Yeah,
But Knights of the Old Republic is great.
that was my first favorite like RPG, and
And
then like
now you can play it anywhere you want. You can go
you
to
can
the
see in
store
my I can't
with
I
the
know you
Switch.
can't see, but I got the Mass Effect in the background. But that's what spawns. You know, Knights of the Old Republic is what spawned modern day. Well, I don't know how you know what I mean. What your feelings on Andromeda are, but
Yeah.
I liked Andromeda, but whatever. Anyways, it was the Knights of the Old Republic. Knights of the Old Republic is what birthed
You just
those
mentioned Mass
original.
Effect. That'd be a good movie too.
Oh my God! Yeah, yeah.
I'd watch that. Or a TV show. I'd watch that.
That would be. You could do so much with that.
Paramount Plus should pick that up and make that into a TV show. They just pick up all
Yeah.
video games and make them into TV shows. Dude, they would make so much money. Like people would totally
You know what would make
hop on that.
a good movie that would make a good game was Free Guy, dude. Free Guy would make a good
That'd be a
game.
yeah. I wanted to play that game. I actually wanted to play that. When I saw that movie, I was like, dude, I
Yeah.
would totally play this game.
Yeah, me too. It's like, oh, this is like the old school PlayStation home. Like, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I'm down.
All right. Did we give a? Oh no,
We
we
did
didn't
not
really.
give a score.
Let's give a score on Sonic 2. Go ahead.
Sonic 2. You know what? I'm going high. This is a 9 for me. This was really good. I thought, this was even better than the first one. It introduced Tails and Knuckles, and now, I mean, on the third one, if we get a third one, we're gonna get Shadow, and
Yeah, he's gonna take over as the main villain because Jim Carrey said he's retiring from acting. So
that's what he said. Yeah.
yeah, it would be cool if he would come back just to do these movies and that's it. But
I
he
can't see it without Eggman though.
yeah, or somebody
Maybe
that
with
could
this, maybe they could do like where it was like like super CGI him and be like, this is his villain arc. You know what I mean? It's like then now he's the heavy
yeah.
set, Eggman. And this is
Yeah,
what
or
really,
they bring back something, or they just recast him, which would suck. But
excuse me.
there could be somebody that could be. He could be.
Yeah, what did
recasted
he
for
say?
that.
Something like if it was like the right script or whatever. It's like I don't see them.
I mean, he
reaching
said he
out.
loves doing this franchise. He said he does like doing the Sonic stuff. So
Oh, okay.
maybe
well,
we'll
then it
come
wouldn't-
back and do more Sonic. But we're gonna get Shadow. We'll get Shadow, and Shadow's a pretty big villain in the Sonic. It was cool to
Yeah.
see Super Sonic in this. You remember seeing Super Sonic?
Supersonic is
when
at
he
the
turns
end, yeah.
gold. Where he
Yeah,
turns
dude.
gold. Yo,
See, I didn't know
I
too
kind of
much
marked
about
out for that.
Supersonic, but that's pretty cool.
I marked out when he turned Supersonic. I was like, oh my god.
I marked out about the red little, the red airplane.
Oh
Tails
yeah,
drove.
yeah. Me too. That reminded me of the beginning of Sonic 2. Remember the opening screen of Sonic 2 when it came out in the
Yes,
airplane?
yes.
Yeah.
And then the credits were neat too, because that was just like run back footage. But
Also, when Knuckles did his fly, he flew in that.
this
I was like,
movie just
oh,
made
it's
me
cute.
laugh too. Because, like,
This movie was just fun to
was-
watch.
this
It
movie was
fun.
just fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with you too on this. I'm gonna agree with you. I'm giving this a 9 because it's something that's rewatchable. I didn't.
My favorite part
again,
had to have been where it was like wherever they were, Tibet or whatever translator. He's like, stand back! I just farted. I laughed at that, man. I don't, I don't care.
I mean, he even had Sonic. What's cool about this too? They have the quips and everything. Remind me of the TV show. If you ever watch the TV show, you'll see a lot of the quips, little things that Sonic says in the TV show to make him like super cool and stuff.
Oh, that
You
that
know.
the other cop boy, they really wanted it's like we need Andy from Parks and Recreation. Well, we got Andy from Parks and Recreation at home.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like,
I mean, this
they
was
really
good.
wanted
It
him.
really good. I want another one. I want this to be more of
Yes.
a franchise. I could see more. And it's just a good start for video game
And
movies.
was the
you
guy?
know?
Was it the guy that made that said like he wants eventually like a crossover movie like a Super Smash Brothers?
That'd
So
be cool. That'd be
I
cool.
mean, that's
Nintendo has yet to like step their
There
game
it
in the
is.
game when it comes to
There it is.
movies.
They're
They
so
need to.
they're so tight held. I mean, close clutch that purse tight with their originals. But imagine a freaking a Zelda movie,
Oh, dude,
dude.
that would be such a great movie. Like
Oh my god, dude.
the games.
It's only been a freaking rumor since the beginning of like Netflix streaming.
Like
If
the
you remember,
games
like it
are
was
so
way
good.
it was way back then. It was like there's gonna be a Zelda movie coming to Netflix streaming. That's why you got to get Netflix, and it's like I'm still waiting on that some bitch to come out. And then
I mean,
Metroid would
it's
be a
such a
good
great
one.
thing. It's such a great
Metroid,
story.
yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah,
I don't know
dude.
how far you've gotten into Zelda or like Legend of
I've
Zelda
played most of
canon.
the Nintendo 64 ones.
It's so
Majora's
crazy. Like,
Mask, Ocarina of Time, yeah.
have you ever played
Wind Waker.
the newest ones? I know the Breath of the Wild, which is great. I mean, that
Yeah.
story alone could be a 2-hour movie. But even that one before the
Skyward
Ganon,
Sword.
No. The one that came out at before that. Oh, my son plays it all the time. It's the Ganon, Calamity Ganon, or something like that. Calamity.
Oh,
I know what you're talking. You probably know what I'm talking about. It's 100 years set in before Breath of the Wild, and even there, if you start it right there and go in from there,
that's the
would
one
be
where
a
it's like
good
a
story.
completely different. It's not like a
Age of
story
Calamity,
based.
that's what it is. Age of Calamity.
Oh, okay, maybe yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. That's
That's
like a
fun. That's a fun game to play, and the
that's a
story
2D
is
one, right?
awesome.
Right.
No,
Eh,
no, it's a 3D open world,
Oh, okay. Then.
and you get all the champions. You get all
Oh,
with
really?
Zelda. Yeah, you get to play as all of them with extra champions. There's
There's
extra
so
people
many
there.
out nowadays. There's
It's
so many
so
out.
good. It's so good. Like the canon of that is awesome. Like I'm telling you, you could make 4 movies out of even those 2 video
Easy,
games right there.
easy.
Or a
I tell
TV
you,
show.
I tell
You
you,
could
my
have
next
seasons.
video games are probably gonna be that Evil Dead one, and that new Ninja Turtle game.
Oh, the retro one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
looks so
I want
good.
that too. It's gotta come out
Looks really
first though.
good.
You gotta get that.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe
Hopefully
maybe
this summer.
we'll bunk up together. We'll do it. We'll link up together. We'll do it.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
I'm definitely getting it. When it comes out, I'm getting it. I'm
We
getting
need to
all of them.
revitalize Wicked Turtle Gaming for sure.
I'm getting all of those.
We've been talking
All
about
the
that.
what is it? The one doesn't it have like 7 games in it or some shit like that. I think
Oh yeah, yeah too. I was talking about the new one. You know what I mean?
I thought it's a side scroller. Isn't it a side scroller
Shredder's
like
Revenge or something like that.
yeah, that's a side scroller one, isn't it?
And there's that's coming out, which is a completely brand new game.
And
And
there's a
then there
retro one that
and
has like
then
a whole
there's
bunch of them.
yeah, that has the tournament fighters and
Turtles in
Turtles
Time,
in Time. Oh my god, that was gonna be. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that too.
the Manhattan Project,
Is that gonna be multiplayer?
the arcade game, like the
Oh my
actual
god,
arcade.
dude, Turtles
Oh,
in Time and could you imagine how many freaking mil- z- younger generation is gonna be mad at tournament fighters, bro? They're
dude,
not gonna
it's so
understand
good.
tournament fighters because tournament fighter was fucking hard.
Those games are so good. They're all good.
They are.
I played
Tournament
all
fighters
those
are
games.
slept on. Tournament
The
fighters are
arcade
slept
game,
on.
I remember playing that in the box, like the box, the arcade box. I played that in the
Yes.
arcade box at the movie theater. They had it at the movie
Turtles
theater.
in Time, you mean?
Or pizza shop. They used to have them in the pizza shop too.
Yeah.
No, the arcade game. The actual was Teenage Mutant Ninja
Oh,
Turtles, the
yes,
arcade
yeah,
game.
yeah, yeah. That's a little itty bit before my time, but I remember the Turtles in Time being in the
They used to
arcades.
have that at the pizza shop, bro. Pizza shop in the movie theater. That's where they had that game. That game was so much fun.
Reminds me of
You can
Futurama.
actually buy the arcade box now of that
Yes, I've
game.
seen that.
The was it One Up Games or something like that has that.
I've heard good things about them, but I heard that you really definitely need to get the risers and
They're
everything.
like $340, dude. They're expensive. Like
They are.
I can get
So
not when this game's coming out for my Switch. I don't.
yeah, not when I can make something with a Raspberry Pi with a fraction of the price for with double, quadruple, 100 times the video game going.
If you have an iPad, I can get you that game for free.
Right?
There are still ROMs out there. You know.
Yes.
All right, guys. Well, let's keep her moving. Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. We'll
Well,
go
so what
watch
did you give
Sonic
that?
2. It was a
What did
9,
you get?
same
Oh,
as you.
okay. Oh, okay.
Definitely. That's where I was at. I was lingering a 9 to 9.5, and it's good. It really is. It's on Paramount Plus right now. If you guys have Paramount Plus,
Yeah, it's
definitely.
worth it.
It's worth it. It's actually worth the buying Paramount Plus. You know. So
Let me tell you.
actually,
First of
Bar
all,
Rescue and Paramount Plus and Jackass and the
let me
new
tell you the way
South
Paramount
Park.
Plus is. The way Paramount Plus is.
It's getting better.
I might have paid for Paramount Plus like twice so far, but I've had it for about 6 months now. I swear to God. But the first one was free. Like the first trials were free. Then I paid for the first month. I was like, I didn't want it, and then I canceled it out, right? And they're like, well, hold on, we'll give you a free month, right? I'm like, okay, so I'm in or whatever, and I forgot I had it. They charged me again. I went to cancel it, and they're like, how about another free month? It's like, you guys really want my attention here.
Yeah,
Like, I've
they
never
speak to
seen
your
anybody give
customer.
2 or
They speak to the
3, like,
customer.
yeah, but they really need to fix their app, especially on PS4. Then I'll be, like, super into it, and
I haven't really
more
seen the
more
apps.
content.
I'm actually in the process of getting rid of Comcast. I won't have Comcast cable no more, which
Well,
sucks
I'm
because
thinking about doing that too.
they raised my prices. They raised their prices on it. They moved the taxes to $40 now, and it's just not worth the. Like, I only paid $30 for television, but if you tack in the
Right.
$40 taxes to go in with it, that's pretty pricey. So
They get you that way, and it's like
I'm getting YouTube TV. That's what I'm getting. I'm gonna get YouTube
that's what I
TV.
told my family about too. And I'm just like, they get you
Yeah.
with that cable stuff, and it's like they'll tell you, well, you're only paying like it's like $30 for everything
Yeah,
you
but
got right now.
$45 for taxes, and you have that's a YouTube TV. YouTube TV is tax free. You don't pay taxes for YouTube
Oh,
TV.
really?
Yeah.
See, and it's like I already pay for YouTube Premium.
Yeah, well, I wish they would bundle that. They should
They
bundle
should.
premium in with TV. If you buy YouTube TV, they should bundle premium in with it.
Yeah,
Just to give like a little hint of help out. But I did some research. They have
like
my local
Amazon.
channels. I'll still be able to get my Eagles games, which is cool in there. So I was like, I'm gonna get YouTube TV
So
and
baseball too, right?
baseball. I
Because
get for
that's what
free
my
all the
dad was
time.
like. My
I'm
dad was
T-Mobile.
like,
I'm
oh,
T-Mobile, so I get
there you
baseball
go.
all the time. So
So you get the Taco Tuesdays too.
yeah, yeah, the T-Mobile Tuesdays. I'm
Yeah,
T-Mobile, so I get the MLB for free almost every year. I've been doing it for 7 years now. I've
there
gotten
you
free
go.
baseball every year. Which yeah, then I'm cutting the cord. So I mean, I'll still have their Comcast internet, which nobody can beat their speeds. No, they have the best speeds.
Mhm.
So I'll still have Comcast internet, which is like $100 for me to pay, but
So do
it's
you get
worth it.
phone? But do you have
N-
phone?
No, I got T-Mobile, so I don't need phone. No,
My parents are strict
I
on the
don't have a
phone. They want to keep
landline.
the phone. I'm like, dude, are like all the people that calls the doctor are freaking telemarketers.
I mean, the Comcast phone is nice. I'll give it. Their service is okay because
Yeah,
your phone automatically connects to any T-Mobile or sorry Comcast hotspot. But
yeah.
eh, T-Mobile's been nice to me. They've been good to me. You know, I had scammers on
Yes.
my text. I had scam texts this past like last month, and they really helped me out and how to fix that and block them and stuff like
Nice.
that. So T-Mobile's been nice to me, and they give me free shit. So like I got a free Whopper
Right.
the other day.
Sure, there you go, bro.
Yeah, they give me free shit. So and
Give you
and
that.
and to be honest, that MLB stuff is over $100 for the year. So they give you that for free every year, which is awesome. But yeah, we're gonna be going to the YouTube TV, and I still have my Paramounts and my Netflix. When we were doing our slashing here, since I'm not working, we did a lot of slashing. So we've been doing a
Yeah.
lot of like just getting rid of stuff that we don't need or don't use. But I told her there's a lot of streaming sites we still use, like Netflix and Hulu. I've been watching Hulu
Hmm.
a lot because I've been watching Scrubs. So
Oh, there you
I'm
go. That's my favorite. One of my
I'm going through
favorites.
Scrubs right now. I'm on season 4.
There
But
you go.
Hulu and Paramount, I have that. Um, HBO Max.
Instead, he stops at
Uh,
season 8. There is no season 9 of
uh,
Scrubs.
I'll probably watch season 9 just for the hell of it, but
Nostalgia.
just to say I did it. that I
Have you
blew
ever
through it.
watched it through? Like, I only ever watched the
Yes,
first
I
couple
was pissed
episodes.
when I first saw season 9. I said to myself, "I'm like, why? Why did you do this? You ended it perfectly. It was a
They all
perfect
do it.
ending.
They all do it.
They had to come back to keep
All
scratching back. That's what they had to come back for more money."
those sitcoms that usually you can look at the last season as like, oh my god, that season.
Yeah, you didn't
It was a
really need
sixth
that
season for
season.
Community though.
Yeah. But, I still have all my streaming sites
But I like
and,
season 6 of Community.
my YouTube.
Yeah,
What I love about YouTube TV is you can take it anywhere. That's kind of cool. Like I had my
really.
Comcast. You can only use Comcast in this house, and then they
And
have
that's
the
why I
To
told
Go
him, my
network.
dad, that is about that he should get one of the smart TVs anyway, the Roku on brand smart TVs, and then your YouTube TV's right on there. Like,
I have a Roku one here in the Eagles room, but I'll tell you what, the coolest little thing I've ever bought was the Roku stick. That
yeah,
thing is awesome. I have it downstairs right now to turn my non-smart TV into a smart TV. But I also got into yeah, I almost said Yahoo. That's not a thing anymore. Amazon,
mhm,
the Amazon TVs. Those are cool too. I love those
yeah,
because you can go, play this, play that into them, and it actually will
really,
pull it up and send it. Or like for instance, one of the commands is like I was saying, play Scrubs on Hulu, and it picks up where I left off on Scrubs like
Wow.
right away. It's actually not a bad system. Plus, they're also hackable, which is cool too.
Well, that's cool. Yeah,
Yeah, you
that's always
know.
beneficial.
Yeah, so they're more user friendly when it comes to that. But the easiest user friendly interface is Roku, and them Roku sticks
Yes.
are really cool. They're lightweight, they're small that you can pull out, and if you go to like a hotel or something, you can take
Hmm.
that with you and watch whatever you want with you. That's why I said the YouTube TV would be perfect because I could
Yeah.
put that on my Roku stick, take that anywhere I wanted to. So if we went away on vacation, boom, I got my own service right there. You know,
Yeah.
so it's those things are awesome, and Comcast is just junk. It's just junk. It's horrible anymore. They went downhill
A lot
so
of
bad.
shovelware, a lot of scam calls, a lot of shit that they bundle with that like I wouldn't have otherwise if they
You don't
didn't bundle
need.
it.
They're like, "Hey, you
Netflix.
wanna add a landline?" I'm like, "I don't use my cell phone. I don't need a landline. Stop trying to sell me a landline. I don't use that. Nobody who uses that shit anymore."
My
You know?
aunt Kathy, the doctor, and scam callers. That's it.
Yeah. Alright, well, let's move on to the last movie that we reviewed. It's one of the biggest movies, I think. We're talking
Absolutely.
about Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of
Multiverse of
Madness.
Madness.
Whoo, man.
Nutty. Nutty.
Man, this was such a when they said I think they named it correctly. There's a lot of
Yeah.
madness in this in a multiverse, and it was fun to watch. In fact, there were some people that my wife worked with said, "Don't take your son," because I wanted to take my Paul watched it with me. He watched the first one, and he's like, "Oh man, Doctor
Yeah.
Strange is cool and magic and stuff like that." I'm like, "Yeah, really cool." But then, like one of my wife's coworkers said that don't take him. That this is kind of creepy. Like it's kind of
Yeah, it
scary.
did have that Sam Raimi element to it.
It did, but this is how I know my son is more matured now. My son thought it was an awesome movie. He's like, "Dad, this was a cool movie." He said
Yeah.
it was a little creepy with the whole zombie type thing, but it was really cool. And I
Yeah.
was like, "Yeah." And it was just cool to see. And to be honest, if we really talked about it,
There
this is
you go.
basically
I bet you Sam Raimi is a lot of.
WandaVision 2.0.
Oh my God, yes, yes.
This is WandaVision
But
2.0.
I was thinking, I bet Sam Raimi is a lot of people's first foray into the horror genre. Like when you're a kid, it's like you got to have a little bit of that humor element to enjoy it. Like
Yeah.
otherwise, you're sitting there in complete fright the whole time. Like
I
that's
just
why I
thought
liked Evil Dead as much as I did.
I just thought this was good. Like I
Yeah.
liked every aspect of this movie. In fact, I don't have a lot of bad things to say about it. I really don't.
Me
It's
either.
just
And there's so
been
much to get into. Oh my God,
it's so much to
we
to
won't be
to
able to get. I mean, fucking New Rockstars has already made like a whole like 24 hours worth of content at
oh,
least
even
over.
before this movie came out, like
Yeah,
even
dude.
even like seeing like the Illuminati up there,
Mhm.
which was very cool. And again, I still would have want to seen a Tom Cruise Iron Man. That would have been cool to be
Yeah,
up
it would
there
have
with
been
it.
cool.
But to
So who
see
did
that
you think
guy
was
that
on
goes
that
like
seventh
this,
seat? Oh yeah, Bolt.
It had to be Iron. It had to be Iron Man. I mean, in the comic books, it was Iron Man. It was a
I'm saying,
supreme
you know what?
Iron
I'm
Man.
thinking, well, yeah, but I'm thinking MCU. Was probably whoever was going to be taking up the mantle of T'Challa. Because
Oh,
if they're going to give that to i- what was it? Black Panther's daughter, or was it his wife? Oh, that I just pissed off every comic book guy. That
his
I know
sister.
that who
It
was
was his
supposed to, yeah, his
sister.
sister was supposed to be taking over the mantle.
Yeah.
So
I
obviously
don't
they
think
didn't want
nobody
to.
knows what's gonna happen. I really want Michael
Yeah.
B. Jordan to come back and do it. Killmonger, I want Killmonger to be the new Black Panther, to be
Oh
honest.
yeah, that's true.
That would be awesome. I thought he was a great he was kind of a cool, but he's just a dick Black Panther, but he was kind of cool,
Yeah.
I really think that was for Tom Cruise and Iron Man. I really think that's what that was for because in the comic books that's what it was for. How cool
Yeah.
was it to see Reed Richards, John Krasinski play that
John
part?
Krasinski, bro. Yeah.
Woo!
That was
I was
there
so
was a big
psyched
fan.
when I
Yeah.
saw that. I was like, "Oh
I like
shit,
that.
that's exactly who needs to be in that spot." That's exactly what I said in the movie. It's like
And
that's
yeah, he needs to
exactly
take
who needs to be
over.
there.
And that's who needs to be Reed Richards. You know what I mean?
Professor
Because it,
X,
it seems like whoever, yeah, and with the da, 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 da,
and then
Rambo, what is that? Forget her name. Rambo. She was there. Like she was playing the Marvel, Captain Marvel.
Rambo.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
you know what I'm
Um,
talking about. She was in WandaVision, which was cool. Which
yeah,
was
yeah,
very
yeah.
cool. Very, very cool.
What the hell was I gonna say? Oh yeah, like I said, there's so much to delve into, but and it just felt like when it ended, it was like I was like, really, it's over already? Without it was 2.5 hours.
Yeah, seeing the what if Doctor Strange, that was kind of cool. With the what they call him, the Supreme Doctor Strange,
Yeah, when
the
he
one where
was
he got all the powers and stuff, and he had the third eye.
phase
That
one.
was kind of
Oh
cool.
yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. I mean, just seeing like
Do you think
just
that's the same powers as the Eye of Agamon? Aga, Agamemnon,
Agamotto, Agamotto. Yeah,
whatever the
I know you're talking about Eye of Agamotto. Yeah,
yeah,
I feel like, dude, it was just so good. It was a
yeah.
really good
It was
movie.
really good.
And to be honest, like I said, it was WandaVision 2.0. Like
Yeah,
it was basically a continuation of that TV show. You could probably
and she's
watch
not
that
dead.
TV
I
show
don't
and
think
then go in
she's
there.
dead. I don't think she's dead.
I
And
don't
I
think
think
so.
I think it showed like the variants remain the same. Like, well, but then sometimes they don't. It's like sometimes you'll see like like well, Patrick Stewart playing Professor X. You know what I mean was a constant.
Yeah.
But John Krasinski playing Reed Richards is a new one. But I hope that what they keep like. Hopefully they reintroduce the Fantastic Four, and he is the Reed Richards. I couldn't see him casting anyone else now.
Hmm. Hmm.
But
That's who I want to. I think he's perfect. I think he would be perfect to play Reed Richards. I really do.
I think we're gonna
And
see more of him come Quantum Mania, is it? Or is that the second one?
maybe,
The
maybe
new Ant Man.
we're making a Fantastic Four movie, so
Yeah.
you know. I mean, I just felt like, dude, this universe jumping stuff was cool. I thought that was really, really cool. And then how Wanda did it, like the jump around, to get her one self, the other self that was in that
Oh
one
my god,
universe.
yeah.
It was very cool, and the whole magic aspect of this is cool. And I think they're setting you up for when the next one comes out. That whole in that whatever quantum realm that they jumped into there at the post credit scene. That I think that's going to be cool too. Like it's dude, just
Right.
I really
And
like
then
Doctor
the guy
Strange. I
that
really do. I'm a huge Doctor Strange fan. I think Doctor Strange is cool
then they got
and interesting.
in the beginning it was Shuma Gorath or they called it Gargantos, just like in Shang-Chi when the Ten Rings, it wasn't Fing Fang Foom, but totally was the dragon at the end. Like, who else would it have been? Like, they never really named the dragon, but that dragon was Fing Fang Foom. But this, like,
I really think they're
the
setting us
Shuma.
up for new Avengers too. Like
Oh yeah,
definitely new
absolutely,
Avengers.
absolutely, for sure.
I heard that they might scrap the Captain America thing, like they did. What was it? The Winter Soldier and Falcon and Winter Soldier. The Falcon turned into Captain
Yeah,
America, basically.
really.
Yeah, I heard it scrap that. I don't know if that was just a rumor, but I hope not because I
Yeah, me
really liked
too.
him as Captain America. He looked
Yeah, me
cool. The
too.
suit was badass. But the biggest things they're talking about, and that's what we saw was the Peggy
Yeah,
Captain
Peggy.
America. Peggy Captain America.
Right.
Like,
I
yeah,
think they could probably both exist.
she was cool, but everyone loves her so much, and I don't know why. Like, it was cool. She was cool in the What If episodes,
Yeah.
and I get it. It was a very cool character, but like, I think you need to keep moving forward, and it was cool to have Anthony Mackie play Captain America. I thought that was very cool. I think he
Yeah.
looked cool. I don't know if you have seen that TV show yet. If you haven't, watch it. It's actually a very interesting TV show.
I need to
I might
finish
rewatch it
that, and
soon.
that's the only one I need to finish. That Black Panther and the second Ant Man.
The ending of that Captain or of that
And Moon Knight now.
Winter Soldier and Falcon and Winter Soldier is that show ended really well. It was really good. It was a
Yeah.
little stale. Like it went like this, and then at the end it went like that, and it was really cool at the end. Like you was like
Yeah.
you kind of marked a little bit at the end. It was like, oh yeah, that's awesome, Like, and it was cool to actually to be honest. Like I call it WandaVision 2.0 because it was a continuation of WandaVision. Like
Right.
you had a
It
little bit of
was. It was a
Doctor Strange
direct.
in there mixed in, but then it was a lot of Wanda. There was a lot of
Yeah.
Wanda in this movie.
It really was, and
Yeah.
she really is a very powerful character. She
This
really
one
is.
was one of those ones where you have to be pretty much in the know with some of the more obscure hits from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. You know, you
You
definitely
have to
had to have.
watch back. You have to go back and watch some of the
Yeah, you
stuff.
definitely have to be caught up on WandaVision. You definitely had to be caught up on the main wars of the
The
Avenger
What If
Wars.
episodes, you definitely gotta
I
watch
see.
What
I
If.
never caught that up, but I mean, I knew the main points. You know, the Supreme
I think I
Strange,
texted you
the
and said, "Yo, watch the
Zombie
Doctor
Strange.
Strange one. You have to watch
Yeah.
that Doctor Strange episode to actually understand this movie. You have to watch the What If Doctor Strange to
And I'll be
understand some of
going
the
back and
characters in this
watching it
movie."
again because I'm sure this will be coming to Disney Plus sooner than later. I think it said like the end of June, the mid June, because they already leaked that, didn't they?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so if I was you, if you do, you can watch that now. Like you can even go back to Disney Plus and watch the What If episode with Doctor Strange in it. You'll understand exactly what that was, like everything right there.
yeah,
Because it,
I mean, I know the bare bones structure of that
especially
What If
seeing Prime
episode.
was a Prime Supreme, Doctor Strange, Supreme Strange, I like to call him, because he gets super powerful to the point where he explodes his own world. He
Oh
just takes,
damn.
he erases his own reality. Like
See, Doctor
it's
Strange is someone seems like one of those guys that's constantly messing up. It shows
it's
like
interesting. It's
you
interesting.
know that heroes, even though you know, I mean, even heroes aren't perfect. You know, this guy's constantly fucking up. Like
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
he's constantly the story is the next story is him just fixing up the mess ups from the past story.
He's very Doctor Strange character is very cocky,
Yeah.
and he's very in tune with himself, and he has a lot of positive, but to be honest, there's a lot of stuff that messes up in his life. You know, like
Mhm.
in the What If episodes is more about love. It's about him trying to fix his love life. And but in the Doctor Strange movie, there is no love life for Doctor Strange. Like he has somebody that he's interested in, but they
Christine,
don't
yeah.
really, yeah, they don't really like
Reciprocate.
they don't delve into that, you know. But the What If
Right.
episode does delve into that hardcore. Like the What If episodes are very cool to watch. It's very different. Like they're going to be making a zombies. They're going to be making a Marvel zombies, and you gonna have to
Yeah.
watch the What If episode to understand that movie too.
Secret
So
Invasion.
yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of stuff in Marvel. Like it's just so deep that you have to get into it. Like you have to go back and watch. You have to watch the content that they put out.
Yeah.
Like I've never gotten into Moon Knight before, and I've been watching Moon Knight, and
Yeah,
it's
I gotta
totally
finish Moon
weird.
Knight.
It's weird. It really is.
Yeah.
Um, but it sets you up for a lot of these other movies, like a lot of
Mhm.
these other things. Like the new Black Panther is gonna have some of the Moon Knight stuff in it. The
Yeah.
new Thor, which looks so
Yes.
good,
Oh my god, dude.
was so good, has some Moon Knight stuff in it. So like getting to that ancient Egypt type stuff, like it's cool. It
Yes.
really is. We do need Fantastic Four though. I agree with you. Like we need Fantastic Four
Yeah.
because
I
they're
think the
main
next one we
characters.
got up here was the next one is probably Thor Love and Thunder for the next Marvel movie for us.
Well, I know us. I know you probably already watched it, but I haven't watched Morbius yet, so I'm gonna get into that soon.
Oh, I have
So
not actually. As much as
I
I
saw you've been
posted about.
posting a lot of stuff about Morbius. I'm like, oh man, the Duke's been watching Morbius. He had to watch Morbius.
I
So
haven't caught a copy of that yet.
I'm gonna watch. I have a copy. I'm gonna watch that soon. So I'll put it on.
No,
I'll put
well,
it on. It'll be on my Plex.
all
But
right. Yeah, well,
I'm gonna
we'll do
watch that
that in
soon.
Lost City.
I hear that has something to do with Blade. So Blade,
Oh yeah, I'm sure it does.
So we're gonna get into that type of genre with Marvel. So Marvel has
Yeah.
like the supernatural. It has the magic. It has the superheroes. It has the gods, which is Thor. Like we got
Yeah,
there's so
Supernatural.
much stuff that we're gonna be Greek mythology. Zeus is gonna be in the Marvel universe. You know, like
That's gonna be cool.
yeah. I mean,
Gore the God Butcher.
the Marvel universe is insane. It's just
It is. It
insane.
really is.
And it just makes me feel sad for DC because I really want them to catch up. I
But
really
yeah, I
do.
mean, for a score rating though, I'm also gonna give this one a 9.
I'm going higher. It's a 10 for
Yeah,
me.
a
It's a
10.
perfect movie. I did not have a single problem with this movie. I loved every bit of it.
That's
Did
awesome.
not stop watching it. I loved because I watched the what ifs and the
Right,
stuff
right.
before that caught me into it, like the WandaVision and stuff. Everything about it was like, yeah, this is a 10 for me. I love this movie. I'd go back and watch. I know people watch this
Oh,
3
I'm great.
times in the movie
I'm
theater.
gonna watch this again for sure. It
I know people
demands
watch it
it a
like 3 or
second.
4 times in the movie theater, so
Really?
it's
Yeah.
it's very good, and dude, I'm telling you right now, I can't wait to see what else is next. Like, dude, Marvel
Oh
just
yeah, I
hypes
do.
me. They just hype. I mark out so hard for Marvel now, even though I don't want to. I really love
Yeah, dude.
DC, but DC doesn't give me anything that I'm excited about. Like, come on,
Right.
you
I
got
hear you.
except for video games that they cancel. I hate it. You
Yeah.
know, them
They
Gotham
really need
Knights.
to do it.
That's where me
Well,
and you were
if I
split.
hope I
We're
yeah.
split on Gotham Knights, me and you. You want it for the next gen. I want it for all parties, all consoles. You
Yeah.
know? I understand that you wanna this is my little gripe with it. I understand you want to get people up to buying a PS4, but you don't have PS4s available for people to buy. Well,
But
you need
yeah,
PS4s for people to buy for me
you
to
need
get
to
excited.
put the stuff
I'm
on the
sorry,
shelf.
PS5s. My bad. I said PS5. PS5 they don't have enough of to support me buying this game. You know?
Right, and that's the problem. It's like, well, your first year was kind of fucked because there wasn't enough product on the shelf, and now we're like strong into the second year, and it's like there still isn't enough, and it's like at this point that the old systems are going to come obsolete, and you're going to have a place where people are like having an obsolete console, but no real way to go out and buy the new one.
Yeah, I mean, like the future of gaming, to be honest, is not really disc anymore. Anyways, the future of
No,
gaming is Game Pass. That's the
as
thing.
much as I hate the digital only, but yeah, you're right.
The future of gaming, but this is how they could do a digital only, where they don't need a bunch of like they don't need. You could use memories just strictly for graphics. You know,
Right?
the future of gaming is cloud gaming. That's what the future of gaming is. I've been playing it with Game Pass here at my house, and it has been amazing. Like, it has
I
been
agree. I
awesome.
agree.
I've had no issues with the Game Pass streaming stuff,
I play
And then
little
when you
kid, little shit like the lawnmower simulator on cloud or whatever. Serious Sam 4 is right now is only cloud based, so that's really good. There's a lot of them.
I played Farming Simulator
Oh my
22 the
god,
other
yeah,
night, and that was flawless.
fun.
I had no issues with it, none whatsoever. But if you go over that PlayStation remote shit and play that over
Oh my
there,
god,
that's horrible. Like, it was bad. And I'm
I've
hoping
heard.
with the new PlayStation
I've
Plus that
heard.
comes out, it's gonna be a lot better, but the future of gaming, I don't understand why you would not make a second gen or like just the current consoles now with the Gotham Knights and just put that stuff on the streaming stuff, man.
Right, right.
Pay a premium pay like PlayStation Plus is going to be kind of expensive. I saw the third tier, and that's pretty pricey. I think the yearly for and then like $200 for a year or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. And
It's
then
up there.
but they're adding PlayStation. It's their own version of Game Pass Ultimate because they're
Yeah.
doing Plus and
I
PS
want to get that.
Now
I want to get the third tier just because I want to see how just to see what games are on there and what games will play.
with the PlayStation. Yeah, and then plus they got the CRT filters that you can put on them too.
I just
The old
feel
PS1 games. Can be,
the gaming industry is almost just about the same as the movie industry.
yeah,
You
you're
know,
right.
they're still milking off old ways of, "Hey, let's go to the movie theater and put our money down the movie theater just to," you know,
Hmm.
when we have these sites like Disney, for instance, should never have to ever put anything out in the movie theater. Just put it on your do what they did before when it was back with the COVID. You pay either $20 to rent the movie for until it comes out
If
for
they keep
regular,
it
and
to
then you
20,
stream it.
if they keep it to 20 now, don't forget wasn't the controversy with Mulan. It was supposed to be like it was like $50.
Something like that. I think
If they
what
keep it
really stopped it.
reasonable, like
It was Scarlett Johansson who was the asshole for it, so she's the one that ruined it because she's the
yeah.
one who sued Disney Plus because, "Oh, I could have put this in a movie theater and made all this millions of dollars, but you put it on your streaming site and didn't do that well." It
And
did
someone who's
okay.
already got Zingo zillion dollars. Like, okay.
Like that was my biggest thing, and I think the video games are the same way. They want you to go out there either to buy it digitally for full price, by the way, which is ridiculous. I think if it's digital, it should be like a $60 game should be $30 if it's digital. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because that's less stuff that goes into it. It's straight from, hey, we're gonna post this live, and then you the JQ consumer is going to download it. You know,
Right.
or a disc version, which is more expensive, by the way, to throw it on a disc
Yes.
and then go buy it for $60. So I think, or do what Xbox does nowadays and put it straight on their streaming system, which
Yeah,
is
that's what
awesome.
Xbox has the balls to do is, I mean, put their developmental titles, their
I'm
in-house
pretty sure that's
games
why they
on
bought
there.
they bought all those studios. I'm pretty sure that's
Yeah.
why they went out and bought.
Yeah,
Remember, they went and started spending money on all them studios. Like they bought
they
all
did.
them
Yeah,
studios up. I'm pretty sure
they
they
got
did
quite
that
a
so
bit
they
of
could
them.
just throw it right to the Game Pass and we're good. Like this,
Absolutely.
we're gonna get
Because they
subscribers.
have, they already have EA Pass. I mean, EA whatever, and then Ubisoft services are coming on there soon.
Yeah, Madden. Was it EA? EA is selling right now, and Apple is in the contention of trying to buy EA Sports and all that shit, like all the EA
Oh wow,
stuff.
I wonder if they'll keep EA Plus
Well,
and
Apple. I think it's Apple and Nintendo. We're both trying to buy it because the
wow.
Madden franchise is on there, dude. That's the only thing that sells EA
Yes.
anymore. You know, that's the only thing that keeps EA afloat is the Madden franchise. And I'm telling you right now, if Apple could gain something like that, or even Nintendo. Can you imagine playing Madden on Nintendo? That'd be kind of cool. I'd
Yeah,
be
well,
alright.
they better get, excuse me, some beefier hardware, I would imagine.
Well, yeah,
I
that
couldn't
yeah, yeah.
imagine it. Huh?
That's I mean, that's still when you put it to your TV, it still streams out at 1080p.
Yeah.
So so yeah, I mean, that's
I
okay.
guess it would be pretty fun to play Madden on your
And the
handheld.
OLED, I think the OLED does 4K if I ain't mistaken. The OLED,
Oh, really?
uh, Nintendo, yeah, I think they did upspec that, but
Oh, so another
who
reason for
knows?
me to, because I started out with the um handheld only, and then I switched up to the TV model. Now it's a reason for me to upgrade and get the OLED, huh? Oh, here we go.
I'm not getting the OLED. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm happy with what I got. I'm not trading in my thing until they said, "Hey, listen, we have this thing. It's almost like the PlayStation graphic type stuff." And okay,
Yeah.
then maybe I'll think about it. But I'm happy with the Switch I have now. So,
Right.
all right, well let's do some promotions. Do you have anybody to promote at all?
Not off the top of my head, but Frontier Pro Wrestling or Lawless is going to be um a show June 5th up there in Long Pond.
I
It's
just
going to
saw
be
the one for
fun.
Nanacoat. Was it Nanacoat? I just
Yeah, I
saw
think
that
it's
one.
June
So
5th on that's We Stand Up and Fight as Northern Tier Wrestling on the next day. And so Long Pond, Nanacoke, that's a rope to rope thing on them's days. Next
I
this
also saw
upcoming
some
weekend.
about there's a convention too, a wrestling convention's coming up too.
What one was that? The Hamburg one or the Icons?
Um, well, no. Well, I'm pulling up. Uh, hold on a second. Oh,
Icons we should think about going to
Central
seeing.
PA Slam Fest up in Mifflinburg.
Oh,
That's
I
coming up
didn't hear about
in
that. That sounds
June
good. That's not too
25th.
far
Yeah,
away. Mifflinburg.
Central PA Slam Fest. Yes, that's the next one that
Sounds fun.
I was interested in. I can actually tell people if you guys go to IWTV, we did sponsor one of HTW's
Mm-hmm.
shows, the Electric City
The
Showdown.
Electricity Showdown. So
On
that's
there
on
live right now.
IWTV.
You'll see our boy the coach on there who had a
That's Coach.
big
Yeah,
night. He had a really good night that night.
he
So good
absolutely
for
did.
him.
He's the hero of Scranton. Him and
I love the coach. The coach is a
Him
good
and Kit
guy.
Raff. Oh
Just
yeah,
had a
dude.
birthday, so happy birthday to
Happy
him. So
birthday, Coach.
great guy. I'm actually going to promote, which Steven doesn't do for some reason. I'm going to promote the Duke's Dive too. We'll put a link up there
Yeah.
to his page. Definitely see the coach and the Duke on there. They give you guys your weekly enjoyment of wrestling, which is great.
Yes, sir.
Get you up on anything that you ever missed. If you don't feel like sitting there and watching through 3 hours of WWE, dude, they got you
We do it
covered.
for you.
Got that AEW, they got you covered. They got all that stuff covered. Even some of the
Impact.
independent guys. So
Yeah, we
you
do
never,
from time to time. Yeah.
yeah. So and you know, he always puts over some stuff on. You put a lot of other wrestling promotions over too on his Facebook page. So go over there
Yes,
and
sir.
check out the Duke's Dive. Um,
We're coming back at it soon.
Yeah, I got the Maestro. I actually want to put him
Coach
up
is
here
expecting
too.
a little, yeah, Maestro, but yeah, coach is expecting a little coach, so little things are gonna be
Yeah.
changing a little bit here on the dive anyway.
But I want to promote also the Maestro for doing our song and
Yes.
stuff. You're gonna see him up there, and I'm probably this whole season you'll see me promote him. But I'll put his info in there if you guys want to follow his page. He does a lot of good work. If you guys want to get some music stuff done, hit him up. I'm sure he'll
Yeah,
hook you up
dude.
with some intros or whatever, any type of music. He's really a very talented person, and he's also one of the co-owners of HTW. So we'll put HTW up there too
Yep.
for our
Yes,
boys over there
sir.
with the Kilowatt and the
Slam Master,
Maestro.
Smash Master Wrestling is coming up. What, June 27th or July
I think
27th or
it's in
something like this?
July. Yeah, it's what Thorpe. How do you say
Thorpe,
that?
yeah.
Thorpe.
I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
yeah. So, but yeah, those are my promotions. HTW, the Maestro, Duke's Dive. So those are my promotions.
Yes, sir.
Um, actually, us too. At the end of this video, you'll see a link tree code. Please, in the description, please click that. It'll take you to all our stuff that we have. We have all, and even put a link to Duke's Dive in there too. I
Yes,
got to
sir.
work on that. I'm doing that this week, so I'll be doing a lot of computer work this week. So I'll be working on this stuff. We have some merch. I'm wearing some merch right now. If you see it right now, I have the Wicked Turtle merch, of course, the cup. Buy some merch.
I got
Helps out the
Groot.
show. He's got Groot.
Yeah.
Which sounds
So,
like a disease.
yeah, I got the Groot today.
I got
Oh,
that
man.
Groot.
My Groot's really acting up.
It's like the gout, right?
Yeah, that's how I was imagining it too.
But no,
Yeah.
grab some merch. Grab some
Yeah.
merch off the page. It's nice. We have some still good. It needs to be updated. I haven't really updated in like months.
We gotta get a new shirt with our faces on it, you and I's face.
Yeah, we need to do something. We need to get something up there. I actually have a new logo for What Up Peeps. It's more Dion-esque
Oh.
that goes with our intro that I was able to snapshot and screenshot. But I don't know how that's gonna look on a shirt. I'm still looking. The thing about the merch stuff is I'm still looking for, like, I'm thinking about putting everything on TeePublic to make these a little bit cheaper to sell more merch. Because we do have really cool designs. Like, this is an AEW design, which is cool. You know, we have really
Yeah.
cool designs. I have designs for the NWO, which I try not to like promote that much because everybody does an NWO logo
Yeah.
nowadays, or type style logo.
Bullet Club.
So yeah, I have the Bullet Club one, which is our most famous shirt that everyone wears, and you see it in all our pictures and stuff. But you know, I need to get something where I can make. The thing about our merch is it's a little pricey, and I say that's a little pricey. So
Yeah.
I need to find a way to bring it down more.
Teespring or Redbubble or
We're on Teespring now. It's TeePublic. I thought that's a lot when other people use is TeePublic, and that
yeah.
brings through. You can get like 40% off, 50% off. You can go percentage pretty high. So, but you won't make a lot of money.
It'd be nice
Which
to get our stuff on excuse me, pro wrestling tees.
Yeah, everybody uses that for their wrestling stuff, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for tuning in for the season 6 premiere. This has been fun.
Absolutely,
It's
guys.
It's fun to get back in the chair. It's fun to get back on the mic.
Longer one for you, but hey, we haven't seen you
Hey
in a
man,
long time.
this is the first episode, so
Yeah.
so we're gonna be back to doing probably weekly podcasts, hopefully.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be back to doing weekly podcasts again. So keep us in mind, and
We'll see you
will
next time.
See you next week, and that's what's up.
That's what's up.
Blah blam.
Ba-blam.
Thank you for tuning in to another Wicked Turtle Network exclusive. Follow us on all things Wicked by clicking the link tree in the description of this video. I'd like to take the time now to thank RAZE Energy Drinks as being the official sponsor of the Wicked Turtle Network. RAZE Energy Drinks gives you FRESH, which stands for Focus, Recovery, Energy, Stamina, and Hydration, with giving you no crash. RAZE Energy Drinks has 0 sugar, electrolytes, and BCAA aminos. Hashtag Raise Up, and go to your local GNC vitamin shop and get yourself a RAZE, or go to repsports.com, and where you can order all your RAZE in bulk by putting in promo code Wicked Turtle for 15% off your order, and that will be in the description of this video.